Hello and welcome back to Factorio. I'm Ivan, and in the last episode of this series, Megabase series, getting there, because in the last episode we upgraded the science, or the sciences, I think all the way up to blue. So 4 of them. Still need yellow though, and that's oh, this looks bigger. Oh yes, we did some of the yellow. We did the science machines themselves, but I don't think we added enough of these and these. So that's probably going to be a bit of a mess. But until we actually use science, it's hard to see where the bottleneck is. So in this episode, I'm going to do science. And I kind of want this one. Not that we really need it right now, but we upgraded the military. So I want to use military science to put a strain on it. And shoot speed? Nah. I'm going to go with this one instead. Jeez, they get expensive fast. So that's it. I also looked at the numbers on the science facilities themselves in the last episode, if I remember correctly, and I don't remember what the result of that kind of thinking was, but it was probably correct and amazing. Oh, now we have a rail signal. Yes, I probably need to look at the numbers again on those. Now this science though, this is the logistic science, no, production science, and I believe that all of the sciences only need 6, all of the infinite ones, so they either use military or production science. So I'm not sure if we're going to just go for 500 a second of these, but I don't think so. I think we're going to go for 1,000 of these as well. And the number is 3 every 21, that's 1 every 7 seconds. I believe that's the same as these. 3 every 21, yes. So because I don't remember the numbers, because it was yesterday, 21. We need to get to 21 of these. This one can move a bit. Just checking that we didn't get any holes in the system. Doesn't look like it. We have how many of these? We have 8. What a random number. Let's copy 7 of them. Include the belts. And do we want... Oh, and we need to look into... Because the numbers were done based on a higher crafting speed, I believe. Because these only have a crafting speed of 3. That kind of makes it easy though, I guess. 3 every 7 seconds. Which means with 7 machines, it's 3 every second. And we have how many machines? 21, so that's 9 every second. It's not enough. 9 every second is not enough. We need 15 every second. So I can either get modules on the other side as well, or I can increase or you know, make more machines. So let's look into this quickly. We've also right now found that we have issues with not enough of these, and the way I've built this is, let's call it not amazing for expansion. So I'm almost thinking redo. But that's not going to be today, I believe, because if we're going to do that, I'm going to redo from the very beginning here. And that's going to take some maths and some thinking, and I'm not sure if I'm thinking well enough today. Right now, though, all our sciences are running, and as long as we find a choke, I don't think the choke is this one, because we aren't doing that kind of science right now. So this one is, let's see, if we're going to have 3 inputs, we either need to belt wave or we need to only have beacons on one side. Beacons on one side makes it very easy to calculate, though, as long as we don't have silly belts like this that don't let us put on the beacons as far as we want. We also need, if we want 15 a second, it's 3 a second every 7, so then we need 35, and this one is 21. We need 5 times 7, yes. So that's, well, let's do a copy paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. And we have 21. We need to move this again. Copy this. Dragging it as far as possible and still get electricity. And again, up like so. Are we also inside the network? No, we're outside the network. Then let's make the network a little bit bigger. There. I'm going to give these power, but I just want to plop them down first. And there. This one, power. And the last one, I guess if it's inside the system, we don't need to move up there. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, walls. Okay, good. Well, that should mean it's inside the system. So let's see what we did down here. 21, and we need 35. So that's 7 more. 21 is 3, 4, 5. Let's do a quick count again. 35, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, long, as long as the belts can keep up, and it definitely can, because we only need 1 belt out, and that means the low density structure is the worst one, and that's as many in as we get out. It's actually less because of the productivity modules. So this is fine. Probably don't need this anymore, or these. We need to expand this thing, and we need to expand everything else, but I think as long as we have this running, it's very easy to find out what we need. And if we tear down something now, if we tear down this part and move it up, so let's see, we move this, we can copy it here as well, I believe. No. What's going on here? Oh, it's the blue chips. The blue chips can be moved as well. Let's plop this down. It might be a temporary one. Let's also make sure we didn't make any holes now. Only inside here, but that's fine. Now then, how many of these do we need? Because we need 1 of these for 3. So we basically need, oh jeez, our inventory is a bit messy today. Let's try Oh, we have recycling for these parts. That's nice. We don't have these. I'm not going to run down with 6 cells though. And repair packs. Okay. So we need 1 per 3. And because they take as long to make, yes, we need a third, which if we have them on one side, we need 12, because 12 times 3 is 36. So let's, I'm not sure why I didn't duplicate this. Oh, I know why, because the output isn't in a good location for that. And it's only 10, but we need 12, so let's add 2 more. There. Now, the thing about this is that we can direct this to get into this belt. Oh, I'm going to upgrade some belts. I don't think we do any weaving in the base itself now. And belt buffer, let's see, this one is off, right? Yeah. So we have a lot of belt. I'm going to upgrade the bus. Not going to get these involved. Let's see, 700. Oh, it gets expensive really fast. Maybe not the bus itself, but all of the belts. That's pulled off the bus, like so. That's good. But if we do any weaving now, which we do. I remember now, we do weaving here. And here. Okay. And anywhere else? No. So let's keep this out as well. I'm a bit scared. Well, no use in being scared now. And then we upgrade this. Okay. And we don't have enough modules. Uh-oh. I wanted to have enough modules for everything. Modules, good. Turning this off. I want the base itself to get the command to make all of this. So when we turn this back on now, nothing should happen, but everything is because we don't have enough belts apparently. I guess it should request from buffer chests, and it's probably in a buffer chest. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we have like 700 being picked up right now. This is work for construction bots. That's fun. We have lots of construction bots though. Maybe I could make some of this bot-based as well, but I kind of don't want to unless we need to. Yeah, I agree with myself. I kind of don't want to unless we need to. So this thing is going to be moved at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all the way here. So let's do that. Tear down you. Do I have room for power if I tear these down? Well, of course we do, because we can use undergroundies. Shouldn't have done that. I'll put them up again and see where the undergroundies need to be. So that's here. Actually, all of this can be underground. Or all of this can be removed. Let's remove this. Yeah, I'm going to move it. I'm going to move the blues onto the bus, and then I'm going to extract it from the bus instead. So, there we go, there we go. Keeping this belt because that's where it's going to be eventually. And then we do we want to weave here? If we weave these, we have more room and we can module them as well. And we already have the beacons. So that's what's going to happen. Let's see. I'm going to find the weaving itself. That's here. I think that's a good... Don't need a lot of it though. Just need one. That's good. And the red ones are between two machines. That's like here. That's good. Remove belt. Oh, and thingy isn't on, but that's... Let's see. I think this game was almost a bit rough today. Some days are like that when it comes to Factorio. So we have the belt would be going here. And let's see. So this is the tiles. And we need... how many of these? That's 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 20 seconds, I hope, yes. And these are 7 seconds for 3, so 21. So we need the same amount on these. So that's 35 of these, but as long as we have beacons on both sides, we only need around half. Let's count though. I'm going to check because this is 35, and I'm going to look at how far that will go. Let's see. Plop, and so that's really far. I did Control Z there to remove. With beacons on both sides, we probably only need 20. And that means we only need 10 of these. So let's not do any copy pasting here because we have the modules a bit messed up. So let's just remove. And red needs to be between, so that's there. Good. And let's do 2 of them so we can tile them. This is engines. There. And then in. Oh, I guess this works for power. For everything. Let's see. Duplicating, tiling on the power pole. And we only need 5 of them. That's as in 5 times 2. So this is fine. And then while building this, I'm going to turn on the things again. These also do need modules. All of the modules. And boop, boop. So that's 10. 10 units. 35, 20, 10. And 10 divided by 5.5 is around 2. 2 seconds each, and with 10 it's 5 every second. I'm not sure if I'm agreeing with my maths here. But we only need, and that's the point, we only need 1 of them every 3 yeah, so we only need a third, and that means 10 is enough for 30. So that's, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. And these need the creation of, let's see, oh, this is the steel out. Just keeping that there for the visuals now. And how far down do we need the beacons to go? It goes this far down. Oh, it's perfect. We have room. So I'm going to drag these up. So maybe the weaving could be on the outside. Oh, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to move the steel. And what was the other one was iron. And so it's one might argue that it's a tiny bit too close to the bus, and it's also something we should shift a tiny bit. So I'm going to do a cut, and I'm not going to align them. I'm going to have them 1, 2, 3, that's aligned, and 1 up, because I want room down there. Rubberboard is in the way. So let's align them with the blue makers, and that's there. I think this is good. And then we can remove these. Oh, these. But we also need to shift these. So cut them and paste them. This was surprisingly finicky, because the stuff we did yesterday, that was very chill. So that's this. And now for the other side. The other side is the electric engines. Let's remove this. This looks messy. And the electric engine, we need as many of those as we need electric ones. So that's there. Need to make sure it's affected by all of these. Good. Now, how do we do this with the lubricant? We can do it like this, 2 and 2, but then some of them aren't aligned properly. So if we go with reds out, that doesn't work very well. So this is apparently a puzzle. I guess we can misalign like with the blue ones and just extend it a bit. Then we definitely need more than 10, I think. Let's see. These only have beacons on one side, but the speed on a lot of them are... this is 3, that's perfect. But these that are aligned are only 2.4 almost, that's 0.6. So 5 of those means we need 1 extra. It's not that bad, actually. So that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be like so. Then we copy this like so. I also should remember that for every step we need more, as in for every step back, because we have productivity on all of them, we need less. So we probably need less than these, because I'm planning, I'm not considering the modules there. So this is it, because these need engine units and they need blues. no, greens. Greens. So if we tear down these and turn this, then it can merge with the greens at some point. And now the engines are going to be on the outside here, on the inside here. That means we can easily merge the greens. Let's just get them up here. That's not good. Not good. So if we merge it there, that's better. Ends up on the right side. On the correct side. Well, which also happens to be the right side. So we have this thing with things in, things out, electricity for all, and what's with the lack of power? That's because it's tileable. Okay, so then let's start with 10 of these. We're going to notice if we don't have enough. 6, 8, 10. There's probably overkill anyway, because we have productivity in these. This is nice. This needs to go like this, and that means we probably need to tear down all of this, but yeah, let's just tear it down. I think it's easier to be a bit brutal and kind of want to, let's do a cut just in case I want to look at it later. And then we can, you know, Control V and look at it. So right now we have the engines, we have the ability to place beacons. I wonder how many we need for this side. There we go. Good. Oh, probably need more because of these anyway. And there. Then let's power this up. And of course that didn't work. That isn't a good placement either, because here we need something that makes stuff, and by stuff I mean wheels and pipes. And to get that we need 2 pipes every 10 seconds, which means we need two creators every 10, and we have 10, so we need 2 pipe creators if they're properly funded. Let's see if they are properly beaconed. Beaconed is the word. These aren't going to be though. This one can go down a bit. Okay, so this is a bit messy. Maybe we can, well, let's look at this room here. We can't use this side, this is too close. What I could do is move all of this a couple of tiles, but that's not going to be done right now. So what we do need now is to make the things for the engines, and that's pipes and iron gear wheels. We only need 3 machines if it's done correctly, but if it's not, we might need 4 machines or 5. this was a bit puzzly. It's only because I built too close again. Actually, let's fix that by doing a cut and paste. So let's move it up quite a far bit now, because let's see if we have one of these in the middle. How far up can we build that and still have it being hit by the lowest one? I think it's there. Yeah. So this is going to be pipes. How can we do this without... I guess we can weave. Because we can weave in... on this side. Let's do that. On the other side though, we can just put them here, I think. I might be doing myself a disservice right now. So if these... Oh, I have an idea. We can do bots. Let's do bots. That's a nice way of doing this, because then we can put it anywhere. I feel like that's almost like a cop out, but that's fine. How far up? I believe it's there. Yes. So then there. And modules for the last one. There. Yeah, modules. Why did I not think of that? So that's going to be, let's see, this one, we can just connect, I guess. That's a red belt of steel. And then we have a blue belt going here. With the stuff we need, and that's let's see, requester. This is pipe, and this is wheels, and wheel. The reason I put pipes on this side is because we can. 500, sure. Well, let's check. 33, and we have 10 machines. That's 300. So let's do 500. And on this side we have 400, sure, 300. I'm not sure if we put them in the chest somewhere, but that's fine. So let's do it here. That's very close. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them not request from buffers, and then I'm going to put the thingy over here in a buffer so that these don't mess up the system totally. And this is a good place to take it from though. Where's our pipes being made? Here we go. And this is going to be a green one. This as well, sure. Might need to remember to fix the building train as well, just in case. And then this is fine. Now we just need to make the makers, and that's going to be somewhere we have room, and hopefully as close as possible. And I do believe we have room here, right? Because if we place them like so, then that's perfect. Do they get hit from both sides? Yeah. So that's, we only need 2 and 1, I think. I'm going to make 2 and 2 though. Overkilling there, there, and gear there and there. Getting the iron here. Full belt is fine. And then we, let's see, go down, up, move, down, up, and down. Good. Provider chests. Here and here. Stack in, stack out, stack in, stack out. And how many do we want in the, let's go with 1,000. Might as well. 1,000. And then, let's see, copy to these as well, but change the product to pipes. Uh-oh. But if we already have that many pipes in the system, they're going to be in a buffer chest now. So let's do this. Definitely, yeah, easy mode. We can do it with cables instead, wires. Then let's disconnect you from the logistic system like so, and then you go connect there, you go there, you go there. Okay, so if pipes less than 500, good, and then we change back to gears here. Now that's fine. These are working really fast now without the proper modules. Oh, and these can't have modules. Okay, maybe we need one more machine then. I don't know. Let's see if we have enough when they get requested. So you go there, there, and there. And yeah, it will take a tiny bit of time to get them all filled up. I'm going to leave the belts up in case we want to add more. This is nice though. I think this is a good solution to this particular issue. I like the belts going, you know, like this, because then it's quite easy to I don't know, use everything. So this is fine. We just need to connect this thing, and I'm going to connect it as far down as possible and out of the way, like so. Now these just need engines. Boop, boop, boop. That's very nice. And the last thing we need is electric things. And the electric thing needs a lot of stuff. So here we either need to make a whole lot of machines, or we need to set up weaving on. Oh no, we need to set up weaving in addition to let's see, it's 4 products in, right? So if we do weaving on both the steel battery electronic circuit. That's 2 belts, because it's 5 products altogether, right? So sorry for taking so long on this logic, but it's 5 products, and we can only do beacons if there's only 4, because so we can only do beacons on one side. This one though can have beacons on both sides. So that's going to be here. Yeah, there. So this is fully beaconed and very fast. But some of them are a bit, I would say, misaligned, but perfectly aligned, dependent on how you look at it, and that kind of messes with things. This is about blue chips, I think. So now we need the flying robot frames. So I'm going to do the input for this on the right side, because then we can do the these ones. Wait, what? Yeah, so if we have the output and the electric engines on the left side, then we have the other 3 on one side, which means we need 2 belts and we can't. And we need to weave. Yeah, sure, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's a nice way of doing it. So we go here with it and bring them up like so, or maybe not like so. Maybe instead we do it like so. So it goes on that side of the belt, and then at the end we split them off. Or, yeah, just joking. I'm going to add the green chips here. Oh, yeah, that wasn't hard to do. We need to do it like we did it here. Like so. Oh, no, moving this up there. Not there. That was a bit of lag because of the autosave. Okay, and here we need the upgrade planning going on, and some looting off the belt. Okay, we're getting there. I'm going to do a cut and get rid of this. Only reason I do the cut there instead of the delete is to also have it in the copy paste thing. I'm struggling with the auto trash apparently. Only need 1 stack of steel, I think. Don't need these. Don't need these. Don't need these. I have to save the fishies, so saving those. Removing these. I should clean the inventory more often because it must be horrible to watch me having this messed up inventory. And there. Don't need wooden chest. Don't need iron chest. Don't need more than 50 lasers right now. Looking good. Looking good. Don't need these or these. Or these. We have space. We have a lot of space, but not a lot of time. I think this is a good place to stop before we set up the rest, but that was nice. We've done the steps. It took a while, but I think in the end it's worth spending the time on this because when it's done, it will... Uh-oh. Drama. Did that work? We've disconnected power from the turrets. Okay, that worked. Good. We can breathe now. Okay. Nothing's destroyed. Nothing that can't be repaired, at least. Yeah, so we'll fix this, and when it's done, I believe if we do it correct, we never have to do it again, because then it's enough to go for a rocket a minute and get rid of the science, which is our main goal. So that's great. And let's see, rocket isn't being made right now. No, but that's okay because we have the buffer chests, and the buffer chests are... Oh, it's not okay because the buffer chests are full. It's 1,000. Okay, so let's do... How many do we have room for? Oh, they stack high. Okay. Let's see how high they actually stack. 500, right? No. They do actually stack to 1,000. So that's like 1,000,000. So we don't really need to limit this as much. It's not 1,000,000, but it's 48,000, I think. So how about we set this to like 10,000? 20,000? Sure, 20,000. And we have a rocket. Now I want to see the speed on this now. Because let's look at the time quickly. When it starts, we're going to see how fast it goes. There it starts. Yeah, this is fast. And so this thing alone is definitely enough for a rocket a minute. So we only need this one. And as long as these keep producing like this, we probably have like less than a minute to get a rocket. I might be a tiny bit optimistic here, because it's because what I'm saying is not correct. I like the optimism though. Pat on the shoulder to me. Let's speed this up. And that also sped these up. So we can... It's lined up, so let's place them here instead. Because we do need more of these. That's nice. That's nice. Well, yeah, optimistic, but that's fine. Anyway, we need to continue the other research and finish that, because that's the yellow high-tech utility science, and that's what we're missing right now. So that's our first priority tomorrow. But for now, thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the spaghetti. Bye bye.